Mr. President is sending the troops there to stop terrorism, to stop genocide, to stop kidnapping. They are not going there to fight. Like all these men say, all these unbelievable portable, all those Mr. Delon, they tell those gege, those idiots, those illiterates, those na pastor.
Hello and what's up, guys? In this video, a Nigerian American soldier has set social media on fire after releasing a shocking video where he brutally calls out Nigerian leaders, celebrities, and even ordinary Nigerians, accusing everyone of being played like fools. This man, who says he left Nigeria in his early 20s to join the US Army, didn't hold back at all. In fact, his words have left many people speechless. He started by mocking those who claim the United States doesn't like Nigeria. He said, "Go and check your facts. Nigerians are the largest African group in America. Yet you say US no like Nigeria? You people no get sense. Una just dey catch cruise online." According to him, Nigerians have short memory and easily forget things. He reminded everyone about the Lekki Toll Gate massacre, saying Nigerians quickly moved on like nothing happened, and that is why, in his words, our leaders dey chop our head. He called out some pastors and celebrities, even nicknaming them yeyebrities, accusing them of helping politicians manipulate the minds of ordinary Nigerians. He said many of these so-called stars talk rubbish online about America, spreading rumors and lies, while secretly begging for US visas behind closed doors. He mentioned names like Portable and Mr. Jollof, claiming they once struggled to get US visas, but now pretend as if America is the enemy. He said, when their lives spoil for Naija, na Yankee then they run go hide, but the same Yankee una dey insult. Then the soldiers went deeper, saying it is pure ignorance for people to believe that wherever America goes, the country must scatter. He fired back, saying we have US bases in Poland and Germany. Are those countries not progressing? Did we steal their resources? He explained that no country can take another nation's resources without agreement from its president, and that the Nigerian politicians know this, but they keep spreading propaganda. In his words, they know Nigerians don't get sense. He went on to defend US President Donald Trump, saying Trump never said the US Army will come to Nigeria to kill people, but only warned that if security doesn't improve, the US will intervene to clear those terrorists. In a fairy tone, he said the US doesn't need Nigeria's oil or resources because everything there for America. Instead, he said it is Nigerian politicians and celebrities who are upset with the US, constantly trying to travel or relocate there while pretending to hate it publicly. Finally, he ended with harsh words, calling Nigerians too forgetful and accusing leaders of playing with people's intelligence because citizens allowed it. He said, "That's why I thank God I joined the greatest force in the whole world, the American Army." Guys, I will let you watch this video for yourself so you can see exactly what I'm talking about. Also, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to this channel if you haven't already done so. Take a look, guys, and remember to share your thoughts after watching.
US Army strong! US Army strong! US Army strong! The number one in the world. The greatest thing that happened to me now is I joined the US Army in my 20s. I left Nigeria in my 20s. US Army strong! Press on the channel! Press on the channel! Nobody fit check am. Nobody fit check am. And I see all na celebrities and some of na, some of na pastors. Now they talk rubbish. Say, number one, make a first start from this place. In a thought, say na now USA can't like America. Say now USA can't like America. Say USA don't like America. Number one, go and check fact. I don't say most of na for Nigeria na be mumu. Now why look I come out there when in my 20s, early 20s, because I don't say most of na be mumu for there. Now what's they talk for man? Now mass na they always talk. In a thought say USA don't like Nigeria. Say now they just like Nigeria. Say una don't say Nigeria now he get the highest population of Africans USA, and USA don't like Nigeria. Go and check, because now the check record, now no get sense. All now do now to cruise. We don't know say na cruise Nigeria dey for no sense. Just come cash cruise online, nobody get sense. After 3 days, you don't forget, you don't move on. Anywhere the left is fans, now no get sense. Now one na president, all my leaders, then they chop na head, now no get sense, because they know so most of them no get sense. Now 10 kilo by me when I get. Lekki Toll Gate happen. All happen, they kill many people, they lie say na AI. Say no happen, now no get sense. No brain. I always thank God say I joined the greatest force. Covered by the greatest force. They don't put anybody papa mama where. Up on top of my own lyrical head. Now thought say US no like America. USA no like Nigeria. Now Nigeria plenty past America. Go and check your record. I don't just talk like you or who say I don't get sense. I need to do research. Now Nigerians plenty pass for Yankee among all the old Africans. But USA don't like Nigerians. But now Nigeria plenty pass. Number two, Now gonna spread the yeye rumor. They see all those buruku portable, all those idiots, Mr. Jollof, all those gay giving you get sense. When they say all of them don't try to apply for American visa. They don't give that Jollof. The portable don't beg for American visa more than 25 times before they can't give them the 26th time. All those gay, they don't go US embassy, they deny them. They're plenty like that. And at the end of the day, in America, they still can't settle down. They can't beg party their old age. And all of the buruku. Now Yankee, they save all of them life. Nobody. But now this same Yankee that thought say no like now. Now this same Yankee that they come. When say all of that they use do last hope. All na yeyebrities. If the life don't spoil for Naija, now don't fall off. Now Yankee that go come they beg party. Where they always talk. Evidence yakpa. I save them. Mr. Dollar don't go US embassy more than 5,000 times. They don't give them visa. Lori buruku. He can't talk to now America like Naija. Nigerians now plenty pass for America among the old Africans, and USA don't like Nigeria. Number two, in a talk say if USA go any country, say any country where they enter, they always scatter. Now lie, now no get sense. Now they do now research. Now only buruku be most of now. Now why I jack in my 20s? Now can't join the greatest force, which I'm always happy. Fake army where they call. He pain them. You understand? He pain them. US army to gara fake army. In a talk say US army, then they go anywhere where they go. Say that they always make sure say the country no progress again. Now they know the buruku. Make account the numbers of country where US army day, where the country still progress. We have a base in Poland. Poland is still progressing. US army is in Poland right now as I'm talking. US army is in Germany. Why their country? Why we not steal their natural resources? They are coming to steal our natural resources. And any country where they go. How can you come from one country and be stealing somebody's natural resources? How is it possible? If at all, if any country will steal anybody's natural resources, it's gonna be with the permission of that government. Now no get sense. Now wait, how long will go take to move for Nigeria? All politicians don't know say now foolish. Now no get sense. Now why they always play on our brain? How can somebody come from another country and enter another man's country and be stealing their natural resources without the approval of that government? How is it possible? It's not possible. So if at all, if any country will even want to steal anybody's natural resources, it's with the permission of Naija. So it's not possible, which is a lie. Only in Burundi, now go to any country where US go, you know they progress. Libyans are the one that killed Gaddafi themselves. It's not America. America has nothing to do. Show us your evidence. Because you all are entering my DMs, some people are entering my DMs, this and that, don't come. Mr. Trump is not telling, Mr. President is not telling us to go to, they don't tell US Army to go to Nigeria, to go kill, it's not to kill anybody, it's for peacekeeping. They are not going to Nigeria to fight innocent soul. What Mr. Trump was talking about, Mr. President is talking about is that they should stop killing of the Christians. And the Christians could be anybody, because if they come for peacekeeping, is everybody they will protect. Because nobody said they go right now for anybody and say this one a Christian, this one a Muslim. Mr. President don't need any of your natural resources. We have everything in America. That is why all of them they come America. And the country we are fighting for, that's why we stand for America, because that's the country I'm fighting for. So all of yeyebrities, Nigerian they come the great party, all them Dr. Seed. All of them they plenty. Today's not the day J1, all of them they after their career don't crash for Nigeria they come. All of them in America they come. Why they don't go to another country? But in America won't come steal your natural resources, but all of them won't come America. And I don't say that they're mad. The whole world wants to come to America. The country being defended by the Marines and the US Army. All of them won't come. Thief. But you all will be talking shit about America. And I go talk to America is the one sponsoring all those kidnapping, terrorism in the world. Where's the evidence? Where is your evidence? Why all of them they come America to survive, to come do paper? And you know the buruku, LSC. We have a base in Poland. Why we don't steal the natural resources? We have a base in Germany. We have US Army went to Afghanistan to work with security forces of Afghanistan to fight against Taliban. They didn't go there to fight Afghanistan. They went there to fight Taliban that are fighting Afghanistan. And we left Afghanistan because we spent too much money in Afghanistan. We lost like 1,000 soldiers. Taliban that died, there are over 100,000. Taliban's way fight for Afghanistan is over 100,000. Go and check. We only lost 1,000 soldiers or thereabouts. So US Army is the number one. There's nothing like we left. We ran away from Afghanistan. We didn't run. We left Afghanistan because we were there to help their security forces, and we are paying too much money. It's not like all those idiots soldiers that doesn't know anything. Like this one that is following, where they follow portable talk. We don't know anything about. See, they follow portable talk. See, person they follow portable talk. This one, like Mumu like this. See, they follow portable talk. No energy. See, soldier. We're supposed to position portable. We're supposed to basic pay. This one don't know anything about me. He doesn't know anything about me. Forget in rank. See, they talk. We're supposed to. I don't feel talk people they talk because there is action. Now we don't go the army. We get action anywhere we went. People they fear us. We know the history. USA Army didn't go to Afghanistan to steal their natural resources. We went there to support these Afghanistan security forces to fight the Taliban, and they were able to to bring down US Army of like 1,000 soldiers thereabout. Taliban will buy for there this over 100,000 when we drop. We let Afghanistan, we didn't run away in Afghanistan. We let them because we spent too much money there. We have all our big planes there. Mobility command, air mobility command, everything we come out for there. All this one don't let us about me. All our equipment, we even left some because we are wasting money there, over billions of dollars. That was why we left. We didn't run away in Afghanistan. They know. We not in Afghanistan. Taliban will fight Afghanistan. We didn't go there to fight Afghanistanis. We went there to fight Taliban, to help Afghanistan security forces. Any country where you see Americans going there, we are going there to help their security forces to stop ISIS. We are not going there to fight them because you people don't have sense. We are not going to fight any countries. Most people who join me, they don't know anything. They just join me. Most Nigerians join me. They just join me because of paper. They don't know anything about the army. Now we don't go be army. Now we they represent army. Those ones don't know anything about me. We have base in Germany. We have base in Poland. We have base in Kuwait. Up to now, why we don't see the natural resources? We have base in everywhere. Iraq. So we just never. Why we don't see the natural resources in Iraq? We have base almost. We have base in Jordan. Camp Ajifan for Jordan. Why we don't see the natural resources in Jordan? We are always there for peace. We are always because the whole world they rely on U.S. Army. They rely on U.S. Marines. So that's why we're always out there to support. We haven't fought war in a very long time. Maybe the last time we fought war, maybe it's the Vietnamese time. We haven't fought war. Any place we go to is for peacekeeping. We are supporting because the whole country depends, not like all those Chinese when they come to America, where they call it suffer. Chinese is good. They come to America to do paper. Have you seen any Americans go to Chinese to do paper? On our mouths. America is the greatest country. So respect Mr. President. We are not going to Nigeria to fight the innocent people. Mr. President is sending the troops there to stop terrorism, to stop genocide, to stop kidnapping. They are not going there to fight Nigeria. All those ones say, all those one portable, all those Mr. Delove, they tell those gege, those idiots, those illiterates, those na pastor, those show with all of them. They are going there to support the masses, people that have been taken advantage of. Now we don't go be military, we know the work. We know the work. But it's my journey here, so I just make a clear and doubt. US Army strong, fight for the right, and the army is rolling along, and it's IIA, the army's on its way, stand on the gate, it's not strong. Everywhere we go, you will always know that the army is rolling along. God tell their father, that we don't have in the US, and maybe all those nonsense that they sell, all those Nigerians that they sell, and we don't know anything about the army. God tell their father, fake army.
I just see everyone on the internet that USA is after our resources. Who are the our? I don't understand. I learn una the correct. Who is the our? Talk say USA is after our politician resources. Don't say we. Who are the our? I'll be 34 years old soon. This country Nigeria, one shishi naira like this, I never enjoy for their hand before. So what's the resources for? Bad road, bad health care. I just buy fuel now 120 naira now. So which resources are you people talking about? I want on ourselves. I really want on ourselves. All these influencers where they pay on, I come outside, they tell Nigeria, USA is after resources. Which resources? The terrorist resources? I don't understand. Which resources are you people talking about? The resources does not belong to. Till my grandma died at the age of 120 years old. She no enjoy Nigeria for anything. Nobody has been enjoying this country. So which resources are you people talking about? I want myself for this internet.
You know, I was watching an interview in which the guest was Sheikh Gumi. And quite frankly, without mincing words, I think most of the Islamic clerics in the North are the very bane of the problems that the North is facing. The religious intolerance that is persistent in the North are caused by them. And I say this because they instill a certain protective consciousness in Muslims in the North that Islam is being attacked and they have to fight to protect it, even if it means laying down their lives, even if it means paying the ultimate price. That is it. Now, Sheikh Gumi, in his words, if I heard him correctly in that interview, he said that America is coming to attack Islam in Nigeria. That is far from the truth. That's false and it's an audacious lie. Donald Trump said they are coming to wipe out terrorists. He mentioned specifically terrorists. So if Donald Trump is coming to America to wipe out terrorists, and by implication you say they are coming to wipe out Islam or Muslims in Nigeria, does that connote that Muslims in Nigeria are all terrorists? That is the immediate connotation one should assert to such a statement. You see, that we have tolerated this menace for this long doesn't mean we have come to abide by it and see it as a mainstay, as something we should now see as a culture. No. If taking of lives and annihilating people have become a way of life in the north, it's not so with us. The truth is this, that it has only become a problem to the north because Muslims in the north are also being attacked. And let us get it straight. The only Muslims that are being attacked are those who don't like the methodology and operation of the radical ones. I can tell you today that if 500 Christians are unalived somewhere, it doesn't involve any single Muslim. I can tell you that there will be secret applause from some core Muslim fanatics in the north. Some even pop their feet in high and shout Allahu Akbar, wala ankash arna, ankash arna. I live in the north, so I know what I'm saying. I'm not making things up. They've unalived infidels. The fact that religious clerics can instill in people's mind to regard life as takeables, as dispensable, life as dispensable, is a great threat to the national consciousness of Nigeria. Last time I checked, as a cleric, the very fundamental purpose of religion is to steer man into the righteous way of life. It's to steer man to respect life. It's to steer man to become another brother's keeper. Any deviation from that becomes a cult. Religion is not supposed to be destructive. Religion is not supposed to brew hate. But in the case of Nigeria, some Islamic clerics are agents and merchandisers of hate. I can tell you that I was traveling in the bus from Enugu down to Jos, and somebody was talking, and Nelson said, "Wallahi, baby, Arna, he was saying that unbeliever. I said, please, I'm in this bus. I don't want you to use that word unbelievers in this bus again. Otherwise, this journey will not go well." And he stopped. You see, it's just that Nigeria is a lawless country that people like this are supposed to be arrested, jailed. If you are a cleric, whether pastor, bishop, imam, or sheikh, and your purpose as a cleric is to brew hatred into people, cause chaos, you should be rotting behind bars. If your religious practice does not bring about emulating consciousness of people, brotherhood, love, peace, you should be behind bars. America is not coming to attack Islam in Nigeria. America is coming to attack strong base of terrorism, which can metamorphose into basis for attack on America. America is protecting its own interest. For me, I welcome their coming 100%. I don't support the annihilation of anybody, irrespective of his tribe, race, or religion. I love Muslims, I love Christians. But if by abiding to your faith, you are going to cause mayhem to other peace-loving Nigerians, then you have to be taken out. I don't care whether if you are a Christian, if you become a menace, you should be taken out. If you are a Muslim and you become a menace, you should be taken out. There's no sentiments about this. We have lived with this for too long, and it's time it ended. It is time this thing stopped. If it's going to take America to end it, let it end. And if you think you are strong enough to fight America, we will leave you guys to fight them. But I tell you that America don't make empty promises. If they say they're coming, they should come. You see, I have noticed the hypocrisy and the lack of rationalization that has greeted the announcement of the United States government to intervene in our terrorism crisis. You see, I can see through the sheer hypocrisy, particularly from Tinubu supporters and from some Muslim clerics. I've listened to so many and to so many threats, particularly one in particular that said, for every one Muslim they unalive, that they're going to unalive 20 Christians. For goodness sake, I replied immediately, look, thank God, violence is not a monopoly of anybody. If that's the route you're going to take, we are ready to. Now, why do we need America to come and help us? Some even say we should pray to God. Drop that. Pray to who? Leave this one don't pass God matter. So what if it's God that's saying America should take note? Let me tell you, for 15 years since 2009, these people have been doing whatever they want to do without any fear of repercussion. And they become so emboldened that just when you think this is the worst they can do, they come up with even worse. Can you imagine that preventing America from coming in and want to leave solving the problem of terrorism to Nigerians? Now, is this the same military that you have been infiltrated or contaminated with supposedly repentant terrorists that will come and stop Boko Haram or terrorists. Imagine a terrorist with a gun asking a terrorist with a gun to shoot at his fellow brother in the bush. It's not going to be possible. That was why in the first, when they said that terrorists have been de-radicalized and they were infiltrated back in the army, I was like, how about acquiring skills or better skills acquisitions like tricycle business? But putting supposedly de-radicalized terrorists into the army, that's no wonder they've not been able to solve it. How do you expect an administration to quell terrorism when your president, who was supposed to visit a site that was attacked by terrorists, said he couldn't go there because the road to the place was bad, the same road he's supposed to fix? If you believe the Nigerian government or the Nigerian Security Authority can stop terrorism in Nigeria, then you are not ready for this thing to stop anytime soon. Truth is that they don't care. We are so many in Nigeria that a few hundred lives doesn't matter. We can just as well as let it go. So for us to truly stop terrorism, we have to bring somebody without bias. Let me also tell you something. Do you know that before these terrorists started swinging their barrel of the gun to their fellow Muslim brothers, almost 80% of Muslims in the north, in the far north, supported their action because it was initially perpetrated to only churches and Christians. They supported it. We suddenly forgot the story of Dogonawa, where a whole village was annihilated. The intention is clear. We want this country to be Islamized, and the only way we can do that is by eliminating Christians. It's very clear. Anybody who is trying to, moderate it, give it a rather sinister appearance, is just fooling with our mind, because the truth is very clear. It was initially directed to Christians. The Muslims who are casualties are those who are against it. Those who support it are not casualties. This is purely ethnic cleansing, and supported by those who were sold the religion, believing that religion has binded us together, and they followed suit. And when they saw that, yes, we have used it for what we wanted you to do, they point the gun at them. Now they are shouting. Now we are all shouting. Please don't trivialize the lives of Christians in Nigeria, because Christians are actually being unalived. Don't trivialize it. If we want to solve it, we must say the truth the way it is, black and white. If we have to solve it, first of all, remove all those military personnel, that supposed military personnel that were de-radicalized from the Nigerian army. Can Tinubu do it? No. For goodness sake, since 2015 years, these people have been operating freely, even holding meeting with press, holding cartridges of guns around their neck as if they are gun-blazing rappers, MC Sharia, or whatever name that is most suit them. Talking to press, you know them, you see them, you know where they are. But not one will be arrested. Even if when they are arrested, a call comes from Abuja that they should be released. Is this the government that you want them to stop terrorism? Those who say we are wishing America to come to Nigeria, that we are not patriotic, let me tell you, we are the most patriotic. We are even more patriotic than you, that is trying to play politics with everything about this thing. First of all, the Nigerian government is even afraid to designate them as terrorists. When last did you see a northern politician calling Boko Haram terrorists? But you are quick to call IPOB terrorists. In this same country where a sitting president says that an attack on, was it the Shewa Bruno, whatever, Sokoto or something, an attack on Boko Haram is an attack on the north. Is that the mindset that you want them to use to stop terrorism, when it has become a lucrative business to those in charge of stopping it? Because billions of naira every year, every month going there. It is not even directed at stopping it. Rather, people are making tremendous, humongous amount of money from this. Look, if we must stop this menace, we must start from telling the truth. And the truth is that certain people have grown so big that they've infiltrated the very fabric of our system, and they are there dictating the tone. Even Tinubu, they've grown past him. Tinubu cannot take certain action without offending them, because right now what is in Tinubu's mind is 2027. He doesn't have time for any radicalization or stopping terrorism.